Hey, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Paul. I own and operate TCI Development. We're a building contracting company located in Southern California. If you've been following along, we are back out here on Dustin Williams Legends Media garage build. We're rolling into the final stages here. We're now prepping the pad for completion. If you followed along on our other videos on YouTube and on Instagram, we moved a lot of dirt. We moved it all up on top of that hill and we brought it all back. And we put geogrid in here. We had three lifts of geogrid. And now what's happening is Mikey and Dave are out here now checking grade with a laser. He's just going around, he's checking the elevation of the pad. You can see over here, we have to have some drainage around the back. The building is going over here, the garage, and we have to have some drainage around the back. We also have to have drainage come around this side over here, and then it's gonna exit the driveway, which is right here in front of me. But there's a lot that's happened out here since we started. You know, we've moved about 5,000 yards of dirt, and then we had to cut this slope right here. We had to finish this slope out at a 1.5 to 1, which we've done. So we had a lot over here near the street. We had to build a keyway over here because the soils engineer wanted to make sure this lot didn't want to slide out into the road. So we cut down 10 feet below the street over here. We dug a trench 12 feet wide, 4 feet deep. We compacted it and built a keyway. We put geogrid in there for slope and soil stability, and then we compacted it all the way back up. What Mikey's doing now, he has to have a berm right here. There has to be a berm along the top of this slope, this 1.5 to 1 slope. That's to keep water from eroding that slope all the way down to the street. So the plan and the idea with these berms is the water will go around the building. We have drainage over there on that end, which we have to put riprap in, which is just big boulders. So the water trickles through the boulders instead of eroding the soil. Then any other water that slopes at 2% away from the building, which is a garage that's going over here, it's about a 3,100 square foot garage. We'll slope this concrete 2 degrees or away from the building, and then the water will come down to the curb, come around and exit out. So same thing over here. All these markers that you see, these are just for us to check elevation, and we have several tools to do that. We also use this right here. Okay, this is an altimeter. So this is made in Germany. It's made by a company called Technidia. And what we can do is we can set 0 anywhere. So if I wanted to set this spot right here at 0, I just 0 this out, and then I can go around and check the elevation of the pad as it relates to this spot right here, if this was 0. So that would tell me over there if we're a 1/2 inch low or a 1/2 inch high. That way we can make sure we have proper slope coming around for our drainage. But like I said, if you followed along from the beginning, this is for a garage. But in this city and with the new code and regulations, they're very strict on everything we had to do here. You know, started way back in the beginning, we had to get a lot of soil samples. We had to go down to 20 feet, then we went down to 40 and 50 feet. We had to do core samples to see what was happening down below. Soils engineer determined that we had liquefaction taking place down below. You could see that in my last video, video number 7 for Dustin Williams. I talk about liquefaction. But so we had to go 10 feet down with this whole entire lot and take all the dirt out. We had no place to stage it, so we staged it up there on top of the hill. We did a previous job up on top of the hill, a septic system for Dustin. I don't know if you followed along, but you can catch that in our last videos. We did a whole entire new septic system because he bought the house and the septic system was no good. So things are really moving along out here. We're hoping to finalize this today. We might have one more day. I doubt it though. We're gonna try to finish this up today. So right now what's happening is we're just touching everything up. You know, we've got the primer on the surface. Now we just give it a nice paint job. We have to finalize the grade, get it where it's gonna be, finalize all the drainage, make sure that we're sloping in the right spots, make sure we have enough fall coming in for the driveway so the driveway's not too steep, because Dustin and his partner Tim, they build small lowered cars. So we got to make sure there's not a big drop coming in here. But what it boils down to is we end up with what we end up with. You know, we can't put any more dirt here, you know, and this is all the engineer came up with. Our civil engineer drew this up, and we've got to meet his specs, and we have to meet the soil engineer specs. So I think we ended up with a final compaction rate of about 98 to 99%. We only needed 92, so we're well above that. But we're gonna continue forward on this project today, getting this pad finalized, getting it smoothed out, getting it set to the height it needs to be. Mikey's gonna continue right now, checking everything with the laser, and we'll also use this altimeter, This uses atmospheric pressure. We can get within 1/10 of an inch using this all the way around. It just has a gel-filled cord right here. You can run over it and smash it and all that, won't hurt it. It's just gel-filled, but this thing reads off atmospheric pressure. And like I said, it's an altimeter. So we're gonna continue checking all this. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you follow us over on Instagram on all of our other projects. We have a lot of huge projects coming up. We have a lot of huge projects going on right now. So make sure you're following along and give us a like on all of our videos. It just helps YouTube to recommend our videos to other people. So yeah, continue to follow along. Thanks for watching. And hopefully you guys can learn something by watching our projects. That'll help you with your project. Have a great day.